Kenan Thompson's greatest hope was that he would end up one day on Saturday Night Live. He now holds the record for being the longest-running SNL cast member. It's amazing. It's amazing. But here, I'm telling you, here's the thing that I love. In 2022, Keenan received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But wait for it. Here's the best part. His star is right next to the show's creator, Lorne Michaels' star. That is huge. He's huge. And to think that Keenan almost walked away, he's opening up about that and why he stuck it out. He's here at TamFam, but first, here is Keenan doing his thing with Oscar-nominated actor Timothée Chalamet on the SNL monologue. This was back in November. I could not stop laughing. Take a look.
Whoa! Y'all really gonna do a babyface song without your boy?
Oh, okay. All right. My bad, Keenan. Why don't you spit something?
Oh, you mean like this? Yo, I've had this face since Keenan and Kel. I aged like a vampire, I aged like Pharrell. All my life I've been a cutie on TV. They think I'm 19, but I'm really 63.
Please welcome Emmy Award-winning actor and comedian, the star of SNL, Kenan Thompson!
Go yourselves. Oh, God bless y'all. Look at that love. Thank you very much.
This is the real love that you've earned.
It's such a pleasure to see you.
I know. I love seeing you.
Shout out to my mama. We a big fan.
I know. I mean, your mom even has my crime novel, which I was like,
she's serious. She's serious. She's going to get the other one, too.
I adore her.
Is that your second?
It's my second.
Sorry, I don't mean to be asking the questions. It's your show.
No, you know, I was going to say, nice try, because this is all about you. First of all, this novel is so beautifully written. It's so real. It's so raw. But I have to start where we are now. You have founded a production company, Artists for Artists, with the studio executive, John Ryan Jr.
Shout out to Johnny. Look at him.
I love it. But this is what's so good about it. You have, Keenan has 50 projects he's working on. Emma Roberts, Sydney Sweeney. You bought the rights to My Therapist Says, which is this huge Instagram site. You should go, 8 million followers. You bought the rights to that. You're just gobbling up Hollywood, gobbling up ideas.
I'm trying. Thank you. I can't really take credit for all of that. I can only take credit for people enjoying what I do, but I have a great business partner. You know, my partner's been doing it, kind of as long as I've been acting, basically, and he's really good at it. So, a lot of people have just been calling us because, they just like that, we're close and that we are really building something together, and they see us, together all the time. And yeah, we're fans first, so we want to make it.
But it's a testament to the respect on your name.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect.
You have a lot of respect. Because that you decided, okay, I could sit back and be this hugely successful star, the longest running cast member, and all the other great things, but I want to bring other people in. That's why I love the title of the production company.
Absolutely, and that's what it's about. A lot of the times, artists don't have any ownership in the projects that they do. And, it'll be a legendary project that'll last for 40, 50 years or something, and they won't be able to capitalize past their original, acting check, which isn't really fair, in my opinion, because, some things turn into, merchandise, they turn into socks, you know what I mean? People will be selling socks for years.
People have your shows.
They sell Keenan and Kel stuff, they sell all that stuff, they sell stuff. So, artists should have some sort of piece in that, and that's kind of
I love that. That's a boss move. Okay, so the last time Keenan was here, you had just hit 18 years on SNL.
There was that long?
There was that long you were on there.
Thank you.
And Keenan had a specific number of years. Let me just play what he said at the time he was on our show.
I know I would like to get to 20 because I'm so close.
That would be amazing. I would listen. That's a party. When you hit 20 and you look like you're 20, that is going to be a party on top of a party.
Yeah, that's a double party.
Okay.
Double party.
He's at 21. Now 21.
Yeah.
So you're back on the show 21 years. That means everyone of a legal drinking age. Wait, think about that.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I've been on the show all their life.
All their life.
Yeah. It's wild. I mean, I can't really put it into words because it's such a blessing of an environment to me. You know, like I work with very talented people. That's Ego getting down. You know, like Ego acting, you know, like a Jamaican preacher. It was just one of the funniest.
Do you know who we have in the audience? We have half of the all Caribbean islands in here today.
That, right? Caribbean. Is Caribbean church really like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, shout out to Ego, man. I mean, but like shout out to, you know, all my family over there. Like, you know, it's very, very talented, you know, good people that I work with.
I love many things about you, but what I liked about the memoir is that you really did take us into the journey and what it was like to become this success you are today. And I've noticed even with your business partner, with your production company, with Kale, you always mention the people who were around you and you root for them. In the book, which was released in December, you talk about life's lessons, the funny stories, the questionable parenting advice, as you say. But you also talk about Amanda Bynes. You write about her in the book, and you say she was like all of our little sister, and we've all been very protective of her. We had to watch out for our little ones. Amanda was the sweetest, happiest girl, and she loved to laugh. She was an explosion of bright innocence and joy. I connected with her because she was laser focused like me and had a very sweet, supportive family. Unfortunately, some leeches sent her down a dark path. When she went left for a little while, we all were sad. I cared about her, and I still do. She's good people.
That's a good quote.
It's a beautiful quote.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful quote.
That's a good quote.
I just saw a post. She's trying to go to nail school. She wants to go to cosmetology school, and I kind of follow her from afar. Have you been able to talk with her lately at all?
I unfortunately haven't spoken to Amanda since she was really, really young. Like when she was doing like her first movies. I think the soccer movie was like around that time. It was the last time I actually saw her. So,
but you
I'm
chose
just
to
rooting
write
for
about
her
it,
from afar because I'm just going down memory lane, and I got to shout out my writing partner, Dibs Bear, because she did a wonderful job on this book with me, and I never get to shout them out. So. Shout out to Dibs. It's a wonderful book, and from what I've been told, it's a good read for people.
I mean, it's not just a good read. My team knows, I'll be very honest, I'm not a fan of memoirs because I've had people come on and they go, I didn't write that. I'm like, no, it's on page 16.
Right.
Or, you know, or it's a weird thing with memoirs, and I've had it happen many times, but you did not lean out of any of the things that you put in the book, including your love for, your support of Amanda. And, you know, the big story in the room, as you know, is this documentary called Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. It is a series that I've watched. I know you haven't seen it, and I understand why. You didn't participate in it. You're not quoted in it, but it is an investigation into allegations of sexual abuse, racism, sexism, and more at Nickelodeon by a show creator, Dan Schneider, who played a part in creating some of the work that you did there. Schneider produced all that for 4 seasons and executive produced Keenan, I think, just for 1 season.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
tough.
This is hard.
It's a tough subject, you know, because it's tough for me because like, I can't really speak on things that I never witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things happened after I left, basically, and Dan wasn't really on Keenan and Kel like that. I mean, he got it created by credit, but you know, there was a different showrunner, so. Our worlds weren't really like overly, you know, overlapping like that outside of all that necessarily. And then all that negativity kind of started happening outside of like our tenure there, you know what I mean? So like, I wasn't really aware of a lot of it, but my heart goes out to, you know, anybody that's been victimized or their families, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I think it's a good thing that the doc is out and it's, you know, putting things, you know, on display that need to be, you know, stories that need to be told for this, you know, accountability's sake. But it's definitely tough to watch because I have fond memories of that place, you know, and I have fond memories of, you know, my co-stars and stuff like that. So to hear that they've gone through terrible things like that, it's really tough.
We did reach out to Dan Schneider's team, and they directed us to a response that he posted on YouTube. We also reached out, of course, to the production company, and they said that, you know, they investigate all of these things, investigate all of the allegations.
Well, investigate more. I mean, because it's like, you know, it's supposed to be a safe space, you know, it's supposed to be a safe place for kids. And like, to hear all about that is just like, how dare you, you know?
Yeah. Nickelodeon cut ties with Dan Schneider in 2018, and they said that they investigate all formal complaints. But going back to what you said about the memories, I mean, to your point, the reason why when you and Kel returned and you had what was the highest watched reboot.
Say that again?
let me get the numbers right here. Let me make sure. Let me see. Keenan and Kel, when they reunited for Good Burger 2, from your own, by the way, his own production company,
That's right.
Artist for Artist on Paramount Plus in November. It's the streaming platform's most watched original film to date. It was released on DVD yesterday. It includes blooper reels and outtakes. SNL star Leslie Jones is in it. Let me take a look. Let's play it.
Hi, your mama. Okay. Charlotte, hold that thought.
You're here. You.
Hold the thought.
Hold the thought.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
shout out to it. Like,
how good did it feel, though? I mean, listen, I know you're competitive, too. So when they call you and say, y'all are the most viewed on Paramount original content ever.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I mean, I celebrated, you know, because that's a big deal. It's a big deal for our company. It's a big deal for me and Kel. It was such a pleasure to reunite with my brother after so many years.
Oh.
But to be able to, like, because, you know, we reconciled almost 10 years ago, but, like, to be able to, like, go back to work, you know, and, like, really, like, connect back with that thing that, like, brought us together in the first place, which was our senses of humor, you know, and our families being around. It was just special, man. Like, we had a good time, and I'm glad that our company did it, you know. We were
I'm
able
glad
to
y'all
just,
still
like,
look as young,
get it out
because it's
there.
creepy if
And
y'all
we
were
still
looking
young, right?